Hi there everyone, and welcome to this video. In this video we are going to discuss something called standard journals. So what is a standard journal? So it's basically some functionality within Business Central on the general journal. So when you're doing a movement on your general ledger, you can basically use standard journals to save the journal lines that you're inputting, just in case you might want to use the same or similar journal lines again. So it's quite a simple bit of functionality, but can save you a lot of time if you need it. So let's jump in. I'm going to go into finance here, and I'm going to go into general journals. So there's loads of fields here on the batch screen, but I'm not going to talk through those. We do have other videos on the field definitions here on this page, but just going to jump straight into my default journal batch here, and just going to clear this line down. And what I'm going to do is just start inputting a journal. Okay, so this could be sort of anything really. It could be a journal that I need to put in a number of times over sort of the course of a month or a year, or it could be sort of a journal which I don't need to replicate exactly all of the time. It sort of just needs to look something like this. So I might remove one of the lines or two of the lines. I can also update the descriptions here as I want to for each of the lines, and I can put in some amounts here. Okay, so let's just go minus 100, 50, 20, 20, 10 to make my journal balance. Okay, so all I've done here is I've input a bunch of random lines with some GL codes, with some posting dates. I updated the description, and I've input some amounts. And there are other fields, obviously, guys. I can put in things like my dimensions, my department, my customer group, and so on. So basically, we just want to get to the point where I can go ahead and get ready to post my journal. Okay, so I can see that the journal balances. So you can see my balance field, my total balance is 0 here. And I know if I go into preview posting that my journal, it won't post because of the document number here. Let me just fix that and go in and say preview posting, and my journal posts. Okay, now what is a standard journal? Well, if I want to save these journal lines, because I might want to use them again at some point in the future, what I can do is I can go in and say actions, functions, and save as standard journal. Okay, so what this then does is it gives me another screen here that says save a standard general journal. I can give myself a code, so I'll just call it recurring lines, and then if I want to, I can save amount. Okay, so is the amount going to be the same the next time I need these lines? If it is, I can save it. If not, I can unsave those amounts, and I can put that in each time I pull through the lines. But let me say save amount just so you can see how that looks. I'll say OK, and there we go. Look, it tells me standard general journal recurring has been successfully created. Okay, so let me go OK, and what I'll do is I'll delete or post these lines. So let me just delete them. And what I can now do is I can come back into my general journal here, and if I go in and say, I'm just looking for the button. Here it is, get standard journals. So I've gone actions, functions, other, and get standard journals. I think there must be a shorter way. There we go. Just in my home tab there, I've got get standard journals. And what this will do is it will bring up a list of all of the standard journals that you've created. Okay, so we just created one of those earlier. So we created the recurring one. So you can then go and sort of edit or remove those if you need to, or in fact view it. But I'm just going to go ahead and say OK. And what that will do is it'll just give me a message saying general journal lines have been successfully inserted from standard general journal recurring. And all this has done is it's basically copied my journal lines as they were when we went in and saved them. Okay, so you can see I've got my account numbers, I've got my descriptions, I've got my amounts here as well. So it's basically just a quick way that you can retrieve those journal lines if there was a need to post journal lines on a recurring basis. So that was everything, guys, but I should mention to you, that there are other ways that you can do this as well. We do have a recurring general journal in Business Central, so I'll do another video on that. And there is this functionality which we've not done in a video on yet, but we will do in the future. But it's the copy to posted journal lines, which basically copies the journal lines that we post to sort of a posted general journal lines area, from where we can also copy them to a new general journal to post them again if we want to. But that was everything I wanted to show you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.